on. Hello, beauties. Welcome to Self Care for Black Girls, day 16 for our self love. We are rocking and rolling. Today, we are talking cleaning up your circles. Now, you know that we are in here talking some serious stuff, and this one is one of those heart pulls because a lot of us have relationships that have impacted us for years and years and years. Both the relationships that we come from in terms of our family of origins to the relationships that we have formed in terms of the ones that we have selected in terms of friendships and relationships and partnerships. And they have been some good and some bad and some ugly. And so that has brought us to some places in our lives where we have to make some decisions about, is it really serving us? Is it putting us into our best positioning in life currently? And as we are journeying, excuse me, on this path of trying to love ourselves and to really honor that we are in a position of bettering ourselves. And what I mean by the word bettering is to put ourselves in the best health position. That includes our social health and our relational and interpersonal relationships being one of the best and most encouraging and motivating parts of our lives. We have to make sure that our circle is truly, truly cleaned up. And so we're going to talk about the health of our circles. And so let's talk about healthy and unhealthy or toxic or untoxic relationships. And so let's talk about this as a way to reflect on how we're going to clean it up. And so for day 16, there is an activity in the journal that really talks about who is in your circle and are you looking at unhealthy or healthy relationships. And Sasha, I'm going to let you take it from there. And I'm going to be quiet for a second. Get it, girl?
Wow. Yeah. So I think this is a great topic. I think the older we get, we tend
Out of
to
green
not,
tea. Sorry.
huh?
I said I'm almost out of green tea. My bad.
Oh, to pay attention to our relationships, whether friendships or family or personal versus professional. Our relationships do help impact how we self love ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Are we worthy of the treatment we're getting from some of our friends or family members? That is a question, and I think this is a perfect opportunity for us to pay attention to what we feel are healthy and what we feel are unhealthy relationship, and put those people in those level, because then you understand where and how you need and where they need to be placed.
Mm-hmm.
For me, for example, I feel I am a I require people showing up for me. And when they are big things to me and they don't feel that they're big enough for them, they don't show up. That is where I have to start paying attention, because I am always showing up. Small, big, or little for them. For me, it's big for them. I show up.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to now start looking who and what are showing up in my lives at the times that I am at my highest celebration. And that's how I look and how I'm going to put
Mm-hmm.
my unhealthy and my unhealthy. And then I decide how our future friendship relationships go forward. I wish you
Absolutely.
guys luck, and I hope you do take the time to do that.
For yourselves and thinking about what it looks like for you to define that, right? And so each of us define those things around how are we going to look at what is positive and meaningful in our lives related to the value in which we select or honor and serve others and how they define and select and define and honor us in their relationships. Do we want the do we have the same definition of what is meaningful? And if so, are we able to and willing to give each other those same reciprocal relationships? And if not, it's okay. But in this moment, that means that we have to be able to put ourselves in the proper order in each other's lives. And if that's the case, we may have a conversation or we may not. And depending on if we have that conversation or not, I have to determine on my own list if I am
Right.
going to consider this a healthy or unhealthy relationship in my journey of self love so that I can be my best self in the relationships that are going to give me that meaningful love and value that helps me to be my best self. Because as you are cleaning up your circle, and this is where I really want you to get to from this, you are going to be giving yourselves the best of what is also going to give those who are in your circle the best for them, right? Because the true gift of a positive circle is that everyone in that circle gets to have not just self-love but communal love that is a gift for all. And so when we think about how we clean up our circle, we want it to be in a position that offers the best for everyone involved, not just those who are going to benefit and then you are drained and you are without and not honored for your best. And so as we reflect on this one specifically, remember that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of the things that you may not have received in your in your origin family of origin, and you are worthy of acknowledging that if you weren't given those things, you can expect them now. And if you're not given them in the friendships that you were initially a part of, you can cut those and try to form something new. All right, everyone, take good care of yourselves. Be well.
Be well.